So when we take out the 5 tigers, the food of tigers is undigested food. So they eat the undigested food from everywhere, like this is the upper part of the body, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If we divide the body in 5 parts, then tiger 1 eating the undigested food of the upper part, tiger 2 eating from the second part, tiger 3 from the abdomen, tiger 4 from the reproductive part, tiger 5 from the leg region. But we are not using all the 5 tigers together because they are tiger and they are consuming more energy. They are eating the undigested food, but if we put all the 5 tigers, effect will be lesser. So on the other hand, other aspect, tiger 1 is treating the fingers, eating the undigested food, deposition of the uric acid, deposition of the toxins in the finger joints. So they are very good for gout as well as rheumatoid arthritis, as well as chikungunya, all the disease where we have multiple deposit in the in the joints. So tiger 2 mainly we are using for the finger, tiger 1. Tiger 2 we are using for the palm. So if someone is suffering with the pain in the wrist and palm, so we are using tiger 2. Then tiger 4 we are using for the foot and ankle. So if someone is suffering with the ankle joint pain because of undigested food deposition, so we are using tiger 4. And tiger 5 we are using for the toe pain, pain in the toes. So in between we have tiger 3, which is we are using for the finger and palm, as well as we are using for the foot and toes. So if one patient coming to me with a complaint of finger pain or palm pain or wrist pain, so we are applying tiger 1, 2, 3. Even if someone is having pain in the toes, pain in the feet, and most important, heel pain. Most important is heel pain. So when we talk about the heel pain, the tiger 4 and 5 is very, very effective for the heel pain. So we are using these tigers. Now when we talk about the pain in the toes, pain in the feet, and pain in the heel. So most important is pain in the heel. Because we are getting lots of people who are coming with the heel pain. Sometimes there is a uric acid particles deposited in the heel. This is pain because of the gout. Sometimes this is independent heel pain. Either this is because of any reason, either this is because of the some deposition, or this is some inflammation, or some muscle spasm in the local heel area, or if there is a bone growth. So we are telling that calcaneal spur. So whatever the reason is this, these tiger 4 and 5 is very effective for heel pain. We have seen the very good results already in the many patients. So whenever any patient coming to us, can you treat my heel pain? So we ask, okay, tell where is the pain? He's telling I have right side heel pain. Okay, then we are asking right side heel pain. And we know in the heel, if we see the heel, many person having suffering with the pain in the heel here at this location, this area. So either this is here or this is little medially here, this side. So anywhere in the heel, maybe because of the spur, the meaning of spur is bone growth, maybe because of the deposition of uric acid crystals. So whatever the reason, so what we do? So we are asking the patient, okay, let us know where is the pain. He is telling, I have right heel pain. Then we put point on the left side. So what we are doing? We are putting lingudavi plus tiger 4 and 5. So wonderful treatment for the heel pain. And you can see within short time that patient will tell you I'm feeling much better. And if you do this treatment for few days, like within the 12 sittings, if you give these 12 sittings alternately, then you will see if there is a bone growth, that bone also will get dissolved. So the combination of lingo davai and tiger 4-5 is very effective for the heel pain. Sometimes I have seen if someone is having heel pain in the right side, only lingu point can treat it. Only lingu. We have seen just by using lingu point, we can treat the heel pain. So a patient coming to you and complaining heel pain. This heel pain happening, maybe it is here on the bottom of heel, or maybe sometimes this heel pain on the medial side. So if heel pain in the right side, either this is the bottom of heel or on the one side, if patient is suffering with a right-sided heel pain, then we are using lingu dava on the opposite side. And also we are using tiger 4 and 5, opposite side. So this point combination, only 4 point, lingu dava, tiger 4-5, is very effective. We have to give 12 sittings alternately. So in the 24 days, we will see if there is a bone growth. Even we can see the bone, unwanted bone, unwanted spur will get dissolved. So practically sometimes we are just applying the lingu. This lingu point also treating opposite side heel pain. Only alone lingu is also. But with the tiger, it become very highly effective protocol. So in this way, this is the tiger 4-5. If some patient suffering with a carpal tunnel syndrome, so in the carpal tunnel syndrome, what is happening? The wrist is painful, especially maybe here. or anywhere in this part. The wrist is painful. In the wrist, only in this much area, we have total 8 bones, very smaller 8 bones. If there is a nerve compression, because median nerve and many other nerve, radial nerve passing this area, if there is a nerve compression, then this wrist become painful. Then doctor will declare it carpal tunnel syndrome. So if this pain in the left side, so we are using the tiger 1, 2 in the opposite hand. This tiger 1, 2 in the opposite hand will do 2 work. Work number 1, they will remove all the pain happening anywhere in these fingers, all the 5 fingers. And also they will reduce the pain and nerve compression if it is in the wrist region. So the effectiveness of tiger point are too much. They're very effective points. So we are using these tiger points very commonly. Let's see some more example. If you know one disease, the name of disease is trigger finger. This disease gives lots of pain to the patient. What is the meaning of trigger finger? The meaning of trigger finger, like I am bending the hand, bending my fingers and opening my finger, then bending, then opening. If I'm normal, then I can do this action very properly. But the person who is suffering with the trigger finger, his thumb finger, when he is trying to open, then some finger, like maybe ring finger, not opening. And also it is creating too much pain. So that is called trigger finger. So when some patient suffering with the problem of trigger finger, so how we are treating this patient? We are applying 4 points. And these points are doing very nice work. This is the master tongue protocol for trigger finger. So we are using the tiger 1, 2 on the opposite side. So this is the treatment number 1 for trigger finger. So tiger 1, 2 will be on the opposite side. Then treatment number 2, we will add triple warmer fire on the opposite side. So we already know the location of tiger 1 and 2. Now let's see the location of triple warmer fire. The triple Berman 5, most the most important point, because many patients suffering with the trigger finger, they are having this problem in the ring finger. And in the ring finger, our triple Berman meridian is going. So let's see the triple Berman meridian. We can see here, this triple Berman meridian is starting from the tip of the ring finger. Then it is coming on the end of finger. Then it is crossing the dorsal wrist. Then it is going proximally. Here we can see the location of triple Berman 5, TB05. This is the most important point for the trigger finger. So when any patient suffering with the trigger finger, we are applying Tiger 1, 2 as well as this point. So this point or triple Berman 5 is located 3 finger away from the dorsal wrist. So if you bend your wrist, so you can see the dorsal crease here. So from there, it is 2 chun or 3 finger, just in the center of dorsal side. So you have to put the needle on these 3 points. And one more thing, we have to do the treatment on one point on the same side. That is most important point. Without that point, treatment is incomplete. So total will be 4 points. In this image, we can see the location of lung 5. This point we have to stimulate on the same side. Lung 5 point has been considered the best point for removing the spasm. So we have to do the treatment on lung 5 on the same side, because we have to take out the few drops of blood from the lung 5. So when we want to take out the blood from the lung 5, we can search any veins nearby in that area, take out the few drops of blood. And on the opposite hand, you put 3 points, Tiger 1, 2 and TW5. This is the best treatment protocol, and this protocol we have applied many times to the clinic, because trigger finger is a very challenging disease. So third protocol, lung 5 bleeding or bloodletting on the same side. So like when we are inserting the eye, we are giving the saline to any patient, so putting the needle in the elbow region. So from there, from any area, you can take out some drops of blood, 10 drops, 20 drops, 5 ml. Like that, you can take out little amount of blood. This is called bloodletting. And on the other hand, opposite side hand, you have to do the treatment on Tiger 1, 2 and triple Berman 5. This point do very nice work, because trigger finger is a very challenging disease. It creates very lots of pain. So we can do the treatment in this way. Now, if some patient coming to you with the problem of gout, in the gout disease, there is excessive uric acid crystals or particles deposited in the joints. So whenever we are doing the treatment of gout, so first we have to select the tiger point. So we have tiger 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We will select the tiger point as per the location of gout. If it is in the upper part like finger, then we can choose 1, 2, 3. For finger and palm, if uric acid crystal deposited in the finger and palm, so we can choose tiger 1, 2, 3. And if uric acid crystal deposited in the lower part like foot and ankle, and because of that they are getting the heel pain, so for that heel pain and foot pain or toes pain, we can choose the tiger 3, 4, 5. So first we have to select the tiger point as per the location. This is the point number 1. Point number 2, we have to sedate stomach 36. Sedation of stomach 36. How to sedate? So if you want to sedate, put the needle in the opposite direction. Or insert the needle and rotate anti-clockwise. Or if you are putting the magnet in the sujok, then you can put yellow buell magnet on the stomach 36. Or even you can put a star magnet on the location of stomach 36. So the treatment of tiger point plus sedation of stomach 36. This combination is very useful for gout. So with the help of this point protocol, we can treat the gout patient very successfully. Now, if some patient got some sprain or injury, then he told that I was walking and suddenly I got slipped and my heel is paining, ankle is paining, or I fall down, took the support of my wrist and my wrist is paining. Then what we can do? Which point we can apply? So first, if some patient got some injury, sprain, then which treatment can be applied as per the master tongue? So for planning this treatment, first we have to select the tiger point. This is the injury or sprain treatment, which I am going to tell you. So first we have to select the point as per tiger location. So let's see, this patient got wrist sprain. In the left side. So what we'll do, we will choose tiger 1, 2, 3 on the right side. This is the point number 1. Then after that, we will choose one more point, that is spleen 4 on the opposite side. So all the point will be on the opposite side. The combination of this tiger 1, 2, 3 and spleen 4 on the opposite side, very good for healing the sprain. Let's see the location of spleen 4. Look at the feet. The spleen 4 point can be seen here. You can see here spleen 4 point. But how to locate it? So we are locating spleen 4 point. The distance will be between spleen 3 and spleen 4 are 1 chun. So we are measuring with the help of thumb. So now how to measure spleen 3? The distance between spleen 3 from the toes is 1.5 chun. So let's see in the other image for clear understanding. Here we can see maybe this image will create confusion. So let's see other image. Perfect. So we can see spleen meridian starting from here, just touching the border of bone and going with the border bone like that. Then from here, it is turning upward like that. So this is the ending of toe. So we can see here, this is the great toe. So at the ending of toe, this is the spleen 2 point on the yin yang junction. If from this location, you see this is the mountain, this is the elevated mountain here. So you come here, go, keep on going like this, then you will feel the elevated mountain here. As soon as you come down, as soon as mountain finished, then you came at this location. This is spleen 3. So before the mountain, we have spleen 2, and after the mountain, we have spleen 3. If from the spleen 3, we go 1 chun, that is spleen 4. And the cross correction, if you touch here, you will find little depression here. Spleen 4 point is available in the depression. So let's see once more. This is the very big mountain here. Just after the mountain, this is the spleen 3, and from here 1 chun, that is spleen 4. And at the location of spleen 4, we have one depression, one ditch. So we have to apply this point. Now let's see in the meridian image here. Here also we can see the location of spleen 4, which is just adjacent to the bone. We can see here, this point is just below the bones. There we can feel the depression. We can see the spleen 4. The distance between spleen 4 and 3 is 1 chol, 1 thumb width. So in this way, if you want to treat anyone who is suffering from injury, so use this point opposite side. This is a very excellent point for reducing the injury. So on the same side, we don't have to put any point. All the 3 points we have to put opposite side. Let's see one more example. One patient coming to you with a foot injury or heel injury or ankle injury. And this injury happened because of he fall down. Because this is in the foot, so we will use tiger 3, 4, 5 or only 4, 5. We can choose any one. Plus spleen 4, all the point opposite side. So this is a very good treatment for the foot injury or ankle injury. I hope you understood. This is the injury treatment. Only yesterday I have given this treatment to one lady. She got very good. Then she came today and told I felt very good after this treatment. So this point is very effective for the treatment of injury. If some patient got some injury in the ribs, rib injury, then also we are treating the tiger points. So the tiger point are very effective for multiple problems, not only for the rheumatoid arthritis and gout, but they are very effective for the injuries, and also pain in the ribs. So in this way, if some patient suffering with the knee pain, we can also apply the 4-5 tiger. For the ribs pain, we can apply tiger 1, 2, 3. So in this way, we can plan in a very different way for multiple treatment. So this is the completion of 11.27. Let's proceed now. I'm doing. Someone writing something, it is coming on my screen. So that's why I'm sharing again. Sometime, I don't know, someone write, it comes on my screen. Why it is happened, I don't know. No, I can see here. You can't see, but I can see. Someone is writing something, it is coming in my screen. And that random writing, like someone is making line like that. Okay. So when we want to put the stomach 36, If you want to sedate the stomach 36, always opposite side, all the point opposite side. In the master tongue, we are putting all the point opposite side. But we are doing the blood letting on the same side. We are taking out the blood from the same side. So now let's proceed. Yeah. So now I am showing you very important point. I am going to share with you a very important point which are very good for the females, bringing facial glow. So sometimes because of lots of emotional stuck, many female are suffering with the black pigmentation around the facial area. Sometimes dark spots, pigmented spots, melasma around the face, and they are having some emotional connectivity. So when anyone is suffering with the skin issues, number two, facial pigmentation, number three, especially females, because they may suffer due to hormone imbalance, due to emotional issues. So they are getting some facial pigmentation. So if this is the problem or any types of skin issues, as per the acupuncture, if you want to treat the skin, you have to treat the lung, skin coming under the lung, as per the 5 element theory. So when we are treating, we are also working on the lung. So the protocol we are going to discuss, it is good for skin, it is good for lung, as well as many other problems like psoriasis, eczema, and multiple skin disorders can be treated with the help of this protocol, which we are going to discuss now. Not only this, pleurisy, pneumonia, and multiple lung disorders can be treated with a protocol, which we are going to discuss now. So this next protocol, the name of this protocol is finger 4 horses, or 11.07. The name is 4, but point are not 4, point are only 3. In the Master Tung, this we have seen. Master Tung telling 7 tiger, but point are only 3. Here we are telling 4 horses, but point only 3. But they have kept the name 4 horses because these point are 3, but working like 4 horse means more efficiently. So when we see the index finger, index finger has been considered as a finger of large intestine, and large intestine and lung both belong to the yin yang family. The large intestine and lung both are from the same family. So this index finger has been considered as a, because here we have large intestine meridian. So whenever we put the point here in the index finger, we can treat the problem in the lung. The meaning, we can treat pleurisy, pneumonia, asthma, as well as lung skin disorders. So we will find the 11.07 point in our this index finger. So let's see now in other image. So look at the index finger, but not from this side, from the back side, from the dorsal side. Now we are looking the index finger. So here we know this is the center line. The name of this line is G. This side we have A. Then A, B, C, D. This side we have E line. Then here we have line F. So we have to see the F line. So now we will see the point on the F line. So again, we are drawing only F line. And in the index finger, we have 3 joints. Forget this joint and upper joint. Only coming in the middle joint. And here draw 3 points at equal distance. This is 11.07 or finger 4 horses. Or also we tell them finger rapid horses. So they are the 3 points which are doing the treatment of melasma, skin pigmentation. With the help of this, we can bring the glow in the skin. If we imagine the full body in the index finger, then we can see this is the upper part of the body or head and neck. This is the middle part of the body or chest cavity, and this is the lower part of the body. So this is upper part, this is middle part, this is lower part of the body. So we can imagine the full body in the index finger. So if this is the middle part of the body, so we can imagine 2 scapula like we are having in the back, means on the both sides of the spine, we are having 2 scapula. So when we are inserting the needle on the 11.07, these points are very good for the pain in the scapula. Because this scapula, if we see back side is scapula and front side is lung. So ultimately, these points are working in this whole areas. Look at here. So these points working in this whole area. On the back side, the finger rapid horses working in these 2 bones, because we have 2 bones here. These bones called scapula bone. So if someone is suffering with the pain on the sides of the scapula bone, not only this, if someone is suffering with the pain in the chest cavity or in the breast region or in the chest cavity or in the lung, or this is the case of pneumonia, asthma, anything happen in this chest cavity, front or back side, our 11.07 or finger rapid horses are working because these points are clearing the lung, and lung is responsible for giving the color on the skin. So that's why it is clearing if any pigmentation, melasma on the face. So 11.17 point, 11.07 point are very good for skin, lung, chest, breast, pneumonia, asthma, psoriasis, eczema, all the problem connected with the skin and scapula pain. I have tried this point to many patients who is suffering with the scapula pain. Many patients complain that I am suffering with the pain here on one side. Then I apply 11.07 on the other side, and we see effect within few minutes only. If this pain on the side of the scapula, so we can rectify this pain very fast. So this is the effect of 11.07 point or finger rapid horses. If we combine 11.07 and 11.17, so here 07 and 17, 2 points together, then it becomes very great protocol. So let's see the 11.17 point. 11.17 in the front side, we know this is the A line here. In the center, we have C line. Then in the center, we have C line. Then we have D line. Then this side, we have E line that we know. So this point is available on the D line. In the D line, we have very wonderful point. The name of these point is 11.17. If we divide this joint in three parts, if we divide the finger in three parts, this is upper, this is middle, this is lower. Then forget upper part, forget middle part, this 11.17 point found in the lower part, in the D line. So let's again, this is the lower joint, this is the D line. In this D line, we are drawing 2 points at equal distance. This is called 11.17 2-point unit. We will explore this point more. 11.17 is on the index finger. So it is connected with the large intestine. And large intestine having connectivity with the liver. This explanation will be done tomorrow in the 10 balance method, that how large intestine is connected with the liver. So because large intestine is connected with the liver, so when we stimulate the 11.17, so indirectly we are working on the liver. So we are able to rectify all the problem of the liver. So let's see what is the problem of liver. So this is the 2-point unit, 11.17. These are working on the liver, or we are telling these point Wood-Anger point. The name of these point is Wood-Anger point, because these 2 points are very effective for rectifying the anger. I have told to my many patients, if they are angry again and again, if they are telling, can you do something for my anger? I have told them, you just praise these points. If you are confused, then just praise this whole line from here to here. And within second week, I have got the reports all the patient developed good temperament. So this is the effectiveness of good anchor point. As per the acupuncture, when we talk about the liver is connected with the eyes. So these points are very effective for the eyes, especially tearing eyes. If tear is dropping down from the eyes, you were traveling, driving in the air. So because of air is falling on your eyes, then you got tear. Then tearing eyes. Sometime you were traveling in the train or you were doing the journey. Now tearing eyes started, it is not stopping. So we can rectify the problem of tearing eyes with the help of this point. On the other hand, if tear is not coming, not at all, we tell is dry eyes. So these are the best point for dry eye as well. Means these point working on the liver very nicely. So either this is the case of dry eyes or tearing eyes, we can rectify the problem with the help of this Budd anger point because the target area of this Budd anger point is liver. Second, so first I told you these points are very good for the liver and eyes. Second, I told you these points is very good for the anger. So we are telling them Budd anger point. Third, this point also has been given the name common cold point. So if someone is having the problem of the common cold, so just by applying the 2 point, 11.17, we can rectify the problem of common cold. Let's see in the other image. So we can see in this image, this is the location of 11.17. This is very good point for the common cold, dry eyes, tearing in the eyes. Very effective point. So the combination of these 2 points are working very nicely. So let's see one practical demonstration. These points are very good for the running nose, for the tearing eyes. So let's see all the indication. First we'll see the one practical demonstration, then we'll proceed. These are the 3 points group which are evenly distributed on the dorsal middle phalanges of the index finger along the ulnar margin of the phalangeal bone on the large intestine channel. So before inserting the needle, first we mark with our nails on the skin. So these points are very good for the pain in the scapular region as well as skin problem. So we'll see how we put the needle here. एक हमने needle इस तरह से इसमें डाल दी just adjacent to the bone. दूसरी needle हमने ये नीचे डाली है और तीसरी यहाँ पर. इस सारा सबसे ज़्यादा इफेक्ट होगा lungs के ऊपर और scapular region के ऊपर. So if you are suffering with the left side of the scapular pain or suffering with anything which is connected with the lungs and pleura, so as well as skin problem, so these points work very nicely. अगर इन्हीं point को हम 11 point 11.17 के साथ कंबाइन कर देते हैं 11.17 or good point. These are 2 points group unit, which is also very good for the skin problems. So when we combine 11.17 and 11.07 become very good for skin. So we can conclude these finger rapid horses or 11.07 3 points group unit very good for chest pain, pleurisy, and many problems related with the lungs and pleura, rhinitis, acne, dermatitis, and other skin disorders, tinnitus, as well as any problem in the breast region. Thank you so much. So we don't have here 11.07. So, but I will show you here. In this image, we don't have 11.07. I will show you in the other image. So tiger point needling, yeah, I will demonstrate the tiger point needling. Sure. Yesterday, some few people have sent me the image while they needle the tiger point, and it was good. They did nice. Okay, okay, great, great, fine. You can't hear, but I'm speaking, or all of you can hear. Yeah. So I will show you the image. 1 minute. Mhm. So let's see here first. I think this will also give the clear impression of tiger points. If we see in this image, we can see these are the 5 tigers point. So when we insert the needle here, we are inserting the needle in this way from up to downward. 1 minute, I will show you. So when we do the practical demonstration, I will show you how to insert the needle. So you can see my hand. So first you have to find out the A line. So this is the A line. This is the line A. So in this A line, our 5 tigers start from this area. Then 5 tiger is coming like this, ending here. So A line means the junction of black and white skin. So first we are drawing the center point, that is tiger 3. Then we are doing 2 point up and 2 point down. So when we want to insert the needle, we touch the needle perpendicular. Look at here. We touch the needle perpendicular, if you can see the needle here. And we insert the needle like this. And don't go adjacent to the bone because that is different line. So we have to be on the A line. We have to be on the A line. So if I want to add the tiger 3 point, so I will touch the A line and I will insert the needle in this way. So look at here. This I have inserted the needle in that way. And 2 fan insertion is enough. 1 to 2 fan. See, I have inserted the needle on the junction of yin and yang. So this much insertion is enough. Okay, so in that way, we can treat all the 5 tiger points. Okay, is this helpful for you? Are you understanding this? Any question? Okay, great. We have to do the perpendicular, but from up to down. We can do the perpendicular. If we are using smaller needle, sujok needle, that also can be done. Definitely we have to do the perpendicular up to down. We don't do horizontal. We can treat the vertebral problem if, yeah, we can definitely, because the person having the rheumatoid arthritis, chikungunya, and there are many diseases. In the disease, there is a problem of the undigested food deposition in the spine. But most of the time we use the 5 tiger point for rheumatoid arthritis, gout, and sprain. Means the high and heel pain. Okay. So let's complete the discussion of 11.07 and 11.17. So I was telling you 11.17 is very effective point. With the help of 11.17, we can treat 11.07. We can treat the multiple diseases of the skin, pneumonia, asthma, and scapula pain. So when we combine 11.07 with 11.17, means finger rapid horses, and wood anger point, then it becomes very good treatment for the dry and scaly skin and all the skin diseases. 11.17 point is very effective point and also called wood anger point. This point we are using commonly for anger, liver, fatty liver, dry eyes, tearing eyes, as well as for common cold and blocked nose. Only one thing, 11.17 point we use only on the left side. Either this is the problem of the right eye or left eye, whatever, wherever the problem is, but 11.17 we use only in the left side because liver energy can be stimulated on the left side very efficiently. So only this is the thing. So enough for today. Now we will explore this thing tomorrow, little more. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Yes, definitely skin wrinkles can be cured. Tomorrow I will explain you about 11.17 little more. They are the very good point for improving your kidney yin. Means they will improve many things. We'll explore little more 11.17. But definitely your answer is right. If you are stimulating 11.07 and 17 together, they are the very good point for skin and maintaining the youthfulness. Thank you so much. For the gangrene, we have separate point. We will discuss. This point is not for gangrene.